Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to episode 12 of my Swansea City career mode for FIFA 16. Now in this episode, they're going to be all Premier League games. So we've got West Brom first up, we've got Arsenal, and then I actually forget who the third game was, but all league games, so that's the most important things. Obviously Arsenal we took on last episode in the FA Cup, and we smashed them really with a weakened side. So you know, we're full of confidence. I mean, we didn't have the best of episodes last episode in terms of results-wise, a few draws, but I mean, league position-wise, I'm very, very happy with how we're going. So West Brom, they really shouldn't challenge us too much. We really should be able to smash them, I'd like to think. And we're going with a full-strength side, no rotation, so you know, there's no excuses for this game apart from it's raining, I think. So you know, very little excuse, but you know, hopefully we can get the win here. James Morrison, I think, is on the ball here. And he takes a shot, and it did go wide, fortunately for us. Rob Green actually been in good form, but Gomez, I don't know what the hell the computer was doing there, but Gomez ended up with the ball, and it was blocked, but it's Ashley Williams ended up on the ball, but Dyer, he has the ball here on the outside of the box. John Joe, what can he do? He's taken a few nice shots, you know, in recent times, but couldn't end up finding the ball in the back of the net. But right here, Gomez on the counter a little bit here. Does he have enough pace to hold off Macaulay? Yes, he does. And he misses. I could not believe Gomez missed. We had a few options there. We could have tried a sweaty, but I think the problem was Correa was just a little bit ahead of us, which is, I don't know, it just killed it a little bit, killed the play a little bit. But Gomez, there's no excuses. You need to be finishing that in the future. But there's been a few good challenges here. Ashley Williams being a rock at the back for us again. But Correa, he's still in goal to over the ball, through the ball. And that's a great save there by Foster. Just a touch, just very, very poor touch. But Nathan Dyer here absolutely burns Brunt. We know Brunt isn't the fastest of wingers, so Nathan Dyer up against him should be a bit of a mismatch at times. But the ball's going to find Sigurdsson in a perfect position, as he's seen himself in quite a number of times and actually scored. But it was a save by the keeper. It did go pretty much straight at him. But Correa on the ball. Can we score? No, we can't. It's another save by Foster. But that's not where the play's going to end. Sigurdsson can't quite get the ball, but Ben Davies does. And Sigurdsson gets the ball to John Joe. What can John Joe do? Gets it to Montero. Nathan Dyer with plenty of space in that wing there. What can he do? Cross it in? No, he just shoots it, and Ben Foster comes up with an absolute mare just there. I don't know what the hell he was doing. It ended up coming off him and into the goal. So it's about time we actually scored a goal, because it'd been all us, and I've got to say it was a well-deserved goal. Whether you agree with that keeper error or whatever, well, I'd class that down as keeper error, but it was a thunderbolt there by Nathan Dyer from closer range. So I mean, I suppose there's not much he could have done, but you can see there, pretty much domination pass. We had more possession, more shots on target, like 5 shots on target. Just shows how good Foster was, and that doesn't include that opportunity by like Correa, where we threw on goal and they grabbed the ball before we could even get a shot off. So you know, a great performance from us, and it's really nice to hit back in the Premier League, because like I said, FA Cup we've been good. Premier League, we've sort of been okay as of late. So hopefully we can start a little bit of a run here, and I think that's largely down, like our performance here was largely down to due to us playing our full side. Right here, Gabriel. I said it last episode, he hasn't been playing as much as he probably would have liked, and it's confirmed here as he had a player conversation, as well as Ivan Lopez, our right back, saying he's very happy with us playing him so regularly, and he was bought as a first team player, so this is what's going to happen. Looking at a few of these players here in our youth squad, this is our youth squad update. This isn't us signing any players. We did release a player, but we've actually got a few gems in there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, their skill moves, and it's not necessarily the skill moves, it's more of weak foot and that sort of stuff. Hopefully they're going to be okay, because we've got some really good wingers as prospects. But we're taking on Arsenal here. They've got a full strength side again. Pastore, I think, the only change that I can see initially. But you know, we've actually got a full strength side. Last time we played a rotated squad. Well, actually we got Shelby not playing. Well, he's on the bench, but Key, him and Shelby, as well as Sigurdsson, they got a pretty good rotation going on there, so I'm perfectly fine with playing Key, and I was expecting a win against Arsenal. They're sort of a side, now that we've beat them, especially with a rotated squad, I'm sort of thinking we can beat them all the time now, so hopefully we can go ahead and do that. But it's going to be Ozil has an early chance there, and I should mention Danny Welbeck, I think, is like the top scorer in the league, which is quite interesting. But Theo Walcott here is doing a bit of damage here, and finds Danny Welbeck on the wing, and he pushes the ball past Ashley Williams, and I was saying Ashley Williams was a rock at the back for us, but not right there, and the ball's going to fall back to Theo Walcott, who's got to bang it into the top left corner. There is literally no chance in stopping that. That was the most perfect shot you can do, and Rob Green has been great for us so far, but just, it doesn't matter. Neuer, anybody, they weren't going to save that shot. Theo Walcott into the top left to make it 1-0, and it was 1-0 at half time. But you know, we definitely weren't out of it. Gabriel on the ball, who we are playing after he came and said to us that he wants to be playing. He's going to link up with Gomez for a 1-2. Gabriel should be finishing this. Kenny, and it's off the crossbar. So unlucky there from Gabriel, and that might be the chance that we end up regretting. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we get some more chances to you know, get a late equaliser, maybe even a win. But it is Cazorla who's dancing around us, and I don't know what he's going to do. He's just dribbling, you know, dribbling at will there. But Cazorla ends up with the ball there. I couldn't believe he actually got a shot. Ashley Williams is right on him, but it was a nice save there by Rob Green, and the ball does fall back to Pastore, who takes a shot on the half volley there. Or he actually sort of flicked it up to himself, but it was a pretty poor shot in the end there. But it is a 1-0 win to Arsenal, which was super disappointing. You can see there we only had one shot and wasn't on target. It was that one that hit the crossbar, so it does say that we probably didn't deserve to win, which is a little bit. I was a little bit perplexed at that as to why we played so shit, considering we played a bunch of you know, rotated players, people like Zuccolini and stuff who don't usually play for us, and we dominated Arsenal. But you know, coming to this one and we play shit. Carlos Eduardo was someone we brought in late in one of the transfer windows. I think it was the first one. Hasn't seen a hell of a lot of game time, and as you can see there, he's not really sure what his role at the club is. Probably wants to play a little bit more, and I'm not sure. We'll have to see if we do end up playing in this game, but I know for sure we do give him a bit of an opportunity. And as you can see there, yep, 33, Carlos Eduardo in the centre mid, and the thing is, he's a cam, and I'm not sure, he doesn't seem to work very well in that that central, that like right in the middle. He doesn't really get back to defend at all, and I mean, him and Shelby, not really that much of a good of a combination. You know, Sigurdsson as well, like at least Sigurdsson and Shelby and that sort of stuff, and Key, they seem to have a good combination with each other. They're pretty similar sort of players. Not like, they're not like for likes by any means, but see here, Carlos Eduardo, the man we're talking about, comes up with a big play there, slide tackle, wins the ball here, Kozak back post. Kozak really should have done way better with that, but it does fall back to Dyer. He gets it to Ayew, who bangs it in, and there's a goal. Andre Ayew, someone who is another one I'm not really sure on what's, you know, the best way to utilise him. He hasn't got the pace of the wings that I usually like, but he comes up with a nice finish just there. And I don't know, he's a good player, but I feel like I could get someone better there. I don't know. But Gabriel on the ball here. Can he finish it? He really should have, but what a tackle that was by the Norwich defender. So they keep it at 1-0 due to that nice little tackle there. So half-time, it was all us really. And I should mention Norwich, they're a side that's actually really, really good in the game. So that's something interesting. Tabanu on the ball here. Links up with Kozak, and it's going to be a 1-2 there. The left back, can he get the ball here? And I should mention, he's a bit of a rotated squad there. But Tabanu sends it wide there. There is no Ben Davies. Actually, Ben Davies hasn't been all that good for us so far, but Tabanu, he's a pretty safe option there. Him and Taylor, we can always use them if you know, Davies doesn't do the job. But Kozak, he's going to get the ball to Gabriel. Gabriel has a shot blocked there. Moving on to the 73rd minute, John Joe Shelby. We've got plenty of opportunities. We've got plenty of players forward there. And Carlos Eduardo, that touch, that was a terrible touch. If it wasn't for that touch, we were through on goal there. But Tabanu gets it to Eduardo, and he links up with Tabanu again there. And we're just going to take it to the corner here, try and whip it across there. Holding off a player there. I don't know why the ball fell back to Carlos Eduardo, but there's a nice little shot there, and it was a great save by the keeper there. And I think it was Kozak who couldn't get the ball. But that's not where the play's going to end. Norwich actually going to launch a counter-attack here, and Mbakani is up against Ashley Williams. He cuts inside there. It's going to fall to Matt Jarvis, who belts it home, and that is 1-1. And I was so disappointed he conceded that goal. I couldn't believe it. And that's actually how it finished. We dominated the whole game, and then conceded a goal late on. They had barely any shots, and they ended up scoring a goal. I think it was Jarvis who actually has a really, really good goal-scoring record on this. So quite annoying, but I got to say, I felt it was so undeserved, that draw. We really should have won that game, and those are the sort of games that we're going to regret at the end of the season when, you know, we finish in a certain position that we finish at, whether it be a top four or what, you know, it would be a what could have been season. But Jordy Amat, he wants to discuss wages, not really sure on what to do there. And Gilfie Sigurdsson, he wants to start the next game, so that's what we're going to do. I'd like to say thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke Almighty, Facebook page in the description below, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye guys.